AI SDRs, or for people who aren't in Silicon Valley or haven't heard that term, it's like an AI system that'll prospect and book you meetings for you. And I mean, I think that's incredible because I think, as I hopefully highlighted a little bit here, prospecting and getting meetings is the hardest part of sales. It's the least fun, hardest, most tedious thing you ever do as a salesperson. Everyone likes talking to customers and closing deals. Like that's what energizes you. That's how you get paid. That's what's fun. The hardest part is how do you get there? How do you get the meeting to begin with? How do you get someone interested in your product? How do you even get them on the phone? It's not like people are calling you, being like, "Hey, Nishan, I want to buy your product. Set up a meeting for me tomorrow at 2 and just bring the price." No, I mean that takes a lot of work to get them to even to that point. And I think that's why I'm very bullish on this whole space with AI SDRs because I not only can they do a lot of that work for you, and probably better because it takes out the emotional side that a human has to go through of rejection, as we talked about, self-doubt, and wanting to keep doing it without seeing the right outcome. We actually benchmarked this when I was at Salesforce. So it turns out that it takes about 8 emails on average to get someone cold to respond to you and actually set up a meeting. 8 emails. And so
Wow.
most people probably don't do that. Most people probably send one, two, maybe three. You don't hear back. You're probably not sending a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. And because it's hard to just keep sending emails into the void and not getting a response. But an AI agent doesn't care. If you program it to be like, hey, I just want you to keep reaching out to this person, it'll keep reaching out to this person every day and without like on like clockwork. So that I think that's huge. And also these things work 24/7. I mean, as a salesperson, I can only have 8 hours in a day, and there's so many things to do. So it's like, how do you divvy up your time? I mean, with an AI agent, that thing can just run fully and be reaching out to people constantly and just start putting meetings on your calendar to let you focus on the higher value item, which is closing. So I'm super positive on this space in general.
Yeah, especially fatigue too, because we can have time, but if we get tired, we may not say the right things and get worn out. So imagine if AI SDRs were around when you were getting started. Do you think you would have your job? Do you think that it would be something that you would use to increase your appointments? How do you think it would go if you took today's technology and went back in time?
Yeah, it's funny you asked that. I've thought about this a little bit. So I know there's a lot of doom and gloom out there. AI is going to replace humans. People aren't going to have jobs anymore. Maybe in some cases that's the thing. In this case, I actually don't think so. I think this is only going to enhance humans. So I think it's humans and AI together. I think it just makes you way more efficient. So I mean, if I had these tools back when I started, I not only would I have done even better, I think I would have crushed quota faster, but it would have allowed me to focus on the things that I'm really good at, which is actually talking to people and closing deals and not spending all my time trying to figure out how to get the person on the phone to begin with. I saw a stat actually recently the other day that said AI agents or AI SDR agents on average get a 6% response rate versus humans only get a 2% response rate. So you're like, okay, what's the big deal, Nishan? It's not a big deal. But imagine, okay, you're a rep and you're reaching out to 1,000 people. If you're reaching, and assuming you're sending good qualified messages that are individual to these people, you'll maybe get 20 responses out of the 1,000 you send. With an AI SDR agent, you're getting 60. That's a 3x. So imagine you have 60 people now who want to talk to you versus 20, and it probably took maybe a few minutes of your time to set up the agent, and then it goes to work for you while you're sleeping or while you're doing other things, and you wake up and you have 60 meetings versus by spending 8 hours to get 20. So I mean, if that's the kind of results it can get, I think I'm very positive on it. I think it only makes salespeople way more efficient and better and close more deals. And use Persuadio as well. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of what Mandy's doing with AI SDR agents in general. So I'm bullish on the AI field in general and how it can enhance sales. So yeah, I'll leave you with that.